Let me be very clear about this. Very clear, lest there be any confusion. Darren Rovell is a cunt. I mean, I don't want there to be any, any mixed streams or whatever here. But he is a cunt, and he blocks and he reports Minifans on Twitter because they say things that I said. I can't even. The people who've gone after me on Twitter, you wouldn't believe the things they post and pictures and I would never report anybody. I report fucking Murchison's account or Richie or the guy, whatever the psychopaths are. This guy's reporting, but just And then this morning I tweeted out that Jemele Hill. I don't know if you saw her story where she was trending on Twitter yesterday because she was.
I saw the tweet she put out where she said that black men really just want to be a part of the patriarchy.
Yes, of course they do, and they're just a asshole, just a useless asshole. Who's just waving her arms around to get attention. Of course, she had Snoop Dogg on her fucking shit podcast last week, which the other day I couldn't listen to. I'm sure that she held him to that standard, A. And B, I'm sure she brought it up because she cares so much about feminism, women's rights, the Gayle King stuff, right?
Yeah. She cares about female journalists.
Right, where Snoop Dogg just shit all over. I mean, this another asshole who everyone treats like he's this, lovable character, fucking shit all over Gayle King. But she's a phony. And I tweeted, who's the second worst asshole? I got a lot of reaction the first one. I thought maybe Rovell.
And Julia DeCaro is going to be in that conversation.
I guess, but does she even count? Is she even in the media?
Yeah. Maybe a lesser magnitude asshole.
Right. I mean, and obviously Shirley. I mean, we know all the names, but Rovell's just different because of the blocking. And he's just a douche. Maybe it's douche. Maybe it's not asshole.
Yeah, I think douche probably fits better because he does the the liberal virtue signaling tweets like the Kobe tweet.
Yeah, which I hate, and just because then he tweeted me immediately. He was like, "Oh, I tweeted," which is another douche move. Like, oh, the only time we've ever interacted is I wish you luck on your mail. Who gives a fuck? Like, we're talking about you, and like, it's so great you tweeted at me, so people can think you're a good guy.
Exactly. Fuck. It's just more virtue signaling.
Even though I am, that's my whole. Right. Oh, great. What's that?
It's just more virtue signaling from him.
So he tweeted back, and then I was like, all right, whatever. I sent some tweets. One where he tweeted like, I said this 4 years ago, and every single day, at least one person has retweeted this. I'm like, what's that to do with anything? It doesn't matter like whether you like Trump or not. It's just, what the fuck is your point?
I wish the Twitter would ban his account.
No shit.
Why are we fucking around with the New York Post? At least the New York Post gives us information we can use.
Then I say, of course, to you, and he tweets, let's ask him on, and then you got his email. Is that right?
Yeah, he emailed back. I wouldn't say this morning is doable, but under the right conditions, I'm willing to go on.
I hear the conditions. I'm going to ask you questions, and you can answer them.
No.
What conditions? You ask.
Well, he has 2 million Twitter followers, so he gets to dictate.
Ask him what the conditions are. Just curious.
I'm imagining one of them is that you can't say cunt.
Oh well, he's a cunt. I mean, so what? Right conditions. Oh, God, what a vomit. You think I want to talk to him anyway?
I know, it'd be so fucking boring.
I mean, really. Under the right conditions. Did you ask him what the conditions
Yes,
are?
I just did, yeah. Okay, good. Unless you know when he emails back.
Oh, God, fucking asshole. Or douche or whatever. I don't know. So we'll see. He'll never come on. I think he's friends with Big Cat.
Are they friendly?
I think that's like wink, wink, like wacky.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. I don't even know. Nor do I care. I mean, maybe he's a nice guy. I don't know. Whatever. Great. I have no patience for. He did it for Kobe. He did it for okay. So he did it for a rapist. All right. He did it for what was it? Voting rights or?
Yes.
Yeah, which he didn't do. He did it for a paycheck, and he did it because it's his fucking job. Did he do it for China? Do it for Hong Kong?
Did he do it for the Uyghurs?
LeBron James. Somebody said. They called the cops a couple of years ago in this house in L.A. and said there was a swastika. Was a swastika painted in front of his house? I forget what it was.
No, I thought it was a anti-black racial slur.
Oh, right, yeah. But then when the cops showed up, they said they took it down. If you're calling the cops, why would you get rid of it?
It'd be tampering with evidence.
Yeah, I mean, and wouldn't you want to be, something else just didn't happen, but we're going to act like it happened and whatever. I mean, it's just so tiring. It's so fucking tiring. Oh, God. I give up. We had a good day yesterday with the ticket sales, right?
Yes, we did. Very good day. Good. Hopefully that continues. People should go out, reverse mortgage your house, sell some stock.
Yeah.
Move some finances around. We've given you a plenty big window in order to move some finances around so you can make an investment in this.
True. So you're exactly right. So you go to, where do you go to?
Just go to our Twitter account. It's the best place to go.
If you're not on Twitter, Steve, where do you go? Some people aren't. Most of our listeners
sign up for our email list, kirkminahaneshow.com, and you'll get the email for it.
Okay.
But if you can't find it, you go to store.barstool.com and just search for Kirk Minihane.
Thanks to all the people at Barstool who've been overwhelming in their support on social media for it. I would say nobody, look, this is obviously a complaint, but not really a complaint. I'd be surprised if anybody else retweets more Barstool fundraiser stuff than me. I'm dead serious about that.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Nothing. I
think for some of the bigger people at Barstool, once they get paid to retweet charitable things.
They do?
So, yeah. So
like who?
Like Portnoy. Portnoy,
paid?
Yeah,
Bill. Do you know this or no?
Yeah, like Bill Belichick's foundation
but
will come to them and say, "Hey, we need some publicity for this. Can you retweet this?" Like, remember Gaz was telling a story once that the Bill Belichick's foundation offered to pay for a retweet or an Instagram post or something from Portnoy, and he just did it out of the goodness of his heart.
He's a great guy.
What a great guy he is.
Yes, he is wonderful. Well,
so I think they get paid for nonprofit tweets, for all kinds of sponsored tweets. So I think once they view their special tweets in the market domain, it might change it for them.
Well, okay, whatever. But I saw one of the guys on social media mention that like we raise money for all these veterans and like where's Chaps and all this. And I'm just like, and then I realized I follow Chaps. Why do I follow this guy on Twitter? I hate him. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he doesn't like us.
Why am I pretending? Like, why do I pretend for? He's a fucking dick.
Well, because I think you wanted to try to fit in a little bit.
No, not really. No, I was just trying to be. He's a fucking prick who wanted us fired. When I talked to him on the phone after that, it was a total dick. Yeah. And we were right, and he was wrong.
Yes.
So, I mean, fuck him. I don't want his fucking, please leave me alone. I'm glad he's not sick. I mean, I know he had said he had, was ALS or something? He thought he might have had a few months ago or multiple sclerosis. What was it?
I think it was MS, right?
MS was an MS, yeah.
Yeah.
Turned out he didn't have it. So. And the doctor came in and had the other doctor apologize in front of them, which happens all the time on TV. But what else is going on?
Well, we're into the full QAnon stage of the presidential election.
Jesus. I mean, really.
Do you think this raises a couple of questions for me? This whole Rudy saying that Hunter's laptop has child pornography on it. So how long was Rudy sitting on that laptop and inspecting it?
2 years, 3 years. I mean, so what's the backstory is like what the Giuliani crowd will say is that the owner tried to bring it to the FBI, the store owner.
So did bring it to the FBI. So the Hunter drops the laptop off at the repair station in Delaware. The guy never comes to pick it back up. Under the terms of the contract that Hunter signed, it becomes the repair shop's property. And he looks at the hard drive, I guess finds images of little girls and is like,
allegedly, yeah,
I got to make some copies of this.
Right. It's weird. Okay.
So makes copies of it, brings one to the FBI, tries to bring another to Mike Lee's Senate office. That doesn't hear back from them. And then eventually Rudy Giuliani says yes and takes the hard drive. So Rudy Giuliani goes through the hard drive with a fine-tooth comb.
Evidently.
And finds pictures of underage girls.
And text, right? I mean, do we believe this? Do you believe this?
I think that the laptop is authentic.
Okay, but do you think there are pictures of underage girls? I mean,
I don't know.
I know Giuliani has sullied his reputation in some ways, in some circles the last few years. Is he willing to do this and lie? I mean, would he do? Maybe I'm naive. Would he do that?
I don't think he would lie about this. I think this is just a first class rat fucking that Joe Biden's getting.
Well, I mean, I guess, but I mean but I mean, we're not going to read about it anywhere, right?
Well, it depends. I mean, there are some like Washington Times, Daily Caller reporting that the FBI has come out and the DNI have come out and said, no, this isn't a Russian information campaign. The FBI's had this.
Well, I know, but if Hunter Biden has a laptop of him communicating in pictures of 14-year-old naked girls, I mean, why aren't they arresting him today?
It's a very good question because the FBI's had the laptop for over a year.
Right. And I mean, the FBI, Donald Trump is the president. Like,
basically, there are two plausible scenarios. Either Rudy's just making this all up and this is our right-wing smear campaign.
Which, if that's the case, Rudy Giuliani should be arrested.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, that's hideous. Like, that's fucked up.
I don't know what crime he would have.
Well, whatever. He should be sued then. I mean, I would say.
Hunter Biden's a public figure.
You can't go on television and say that they have text and photographs of you fucking a 14-year-old.
Well, I would say that you can't write in the New York Times that Sarah Palin is responsible for mass shootings. But hey, here we are. New York Times has been sued for that. No,
that's different, though. That is different.
Well, I mean, libel versus slander. This
is saying that you are fucking or have naked pictures of 14-year-old girls.
Well, I mean,
that is obviously suable.
You think Dershowitz would be able to sue the people who have alleged that he was, raping underage girls?
Well, why do you think he hasn't sued them? Out of curiosity, I mean, I'm just. Why do you think he hasn't sued them? And by the way, Megyn Kelly, I guess, my brother was texting me. Megyn Kelly had Dershowitz on and just fucking total softball after softball.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no surprise. So I think everyone's terrified of Dershowitz. Me included. Listen, I fired Cullinane over it.
Trump has said it before. The libel laws are not good in this country. If you're a public figure, you can say whatever you want about that public figure.
But you really can't, though. I mean,
in practice, yeah, you can.
But I think you can make the case that if you're saying, if you're going out there saying I have evidence that Hunter Biden is doing this with a 14-year-old girl, and it's totally made up, I guarantee you there's some legal action that can be taken. There has to be. Has to be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it sticks, but
you can try. But Sullivan v. New York Times is a very tough precedent to get around.
I would agree. But at the same time, people have won, like Carol Burnett won a lawsuit against the National Enquirer years ago. It does happen.
Yeah, it did.
Tom Cruise has sued company. You can do it.
It can happen, but I don't think that it would happen in this instance because
I don't think Hunter Biden.
You scratch the surface of Hunter Biden.
There's a can of worms there.
Discovery.
I would agree.
You don't want to open.
I would agree. There's a lot of pus.
So there are basically two options here. Either it's total right-wing smear campaign, all made up, or they actually have this laptop, and that points towards a broader conspiracy by the FBI and the Department of Justice to sit on this until after the election.
Right. Yeah. We'll see.
There's really no good option that reflects well on the leadership class, the political class.
Well, the president is going to mention
the government.
He's going to mention this on Thursday. There's no question.
Yeah.
Giuliani's one of his flunkies.
I don't know, Bo, but I know you're crack smoking child raping son.
But that's what I'm saying. So, we have Giuliani.
Yes, we do.
Where is he? What is he on?
This is on Newsmax.
Newsmax.
Yes.
Okay. Is that Howie's channel?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Go ahead.
Former. Right?
Let's face it. It's Biden, the father, who's on the ballot in 2 weeks. Anything else other than what we've seen so far tying him to Hunter's business?
Yeah, two major things that I found. In addition to this, which basically says that Biden was getting 50% of the bribe money, which makes sense, actually. There's a
hold on. Hold on. He just throws that out there. He's talking about the vice president?
Which makes sense, actually.
We got 50% of Hunter's bribe money?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any proof of that?
He's holding up a text message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Giuliani does look crazed here, I have to say. He really looks crazy.
When was the last time he didn't look crazy?
That's true. But this is a guy who brought down, fought the mob in New York, cleaned up New York, 9/11. Like he was, the most popular person in America in 2001, 2002. Yeah. And now he's, on Newsmax 18 years later.
He's fighting for the kids.
Putting his glasses on, peering at pictures of 14-year-olds. We think. Go ahead.
Really a very, very sensitive one. There's a text message to his father in which he says the following. And he's discussing his sister-in-law, who for quite some time was his lover. And he says, she told my therapist that I was sexually inappropriate. This would be with a unnamed 14-year-old girl. When she says that I FaceTime naked with the unnamed 14-year-old girl, and the reason I can't have her out to see me is because I'll walk around naked smoking crack, talking tom girls on FaceTime.
What does that mean?
When she was pressed...
Aren't tom girls like...
I have no idea.
I don't know what the politically correct term is, but transgender.
Oh, is
that what Tom girls?
I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. And I was kidding about Chaps earlier. I'm actually glad he's healthy. I don't like him, but I'm glad he's doing well. But boy, I just don't like the guy. But I'm glad he's okay. Tom girls.
A girlish boy.
Well, yeah, like a tomboy.
The opposite of a tomboy, then.
A tom girl is a male identifying person who expresses themselves in a traditionally feminine way.
And
I don't understand.
FaceTimes with Hunter Biden while he's smoking crack.
It's important to note that tom girls are not fall under the transgender umbrella because gender. I'm confused. I'm so fucking confused all the time. I'm sure Giuliani is a great example. I'm looking at pictures and they just. I don't know what's going on. But okay, whatever. Go ahead, continue.
She said that the unnamed 14-year-old girl never said anything like that, but the bottom line is that I created and caused a very unsafe environment for the kids. This is supported by numerous pictures of underage girls.
So, Mr. Mayor, that's dynamite stuff, and I've seen it.
I turned it over to the.
You turned it over to the Delaware State Police, correct?
Yes, yesterday. Bernie Kerik and I turned it over to the Delaware State Police because we're very uncomfortable with this.
Was Bernie Kerik in prison when he did that, or is he?
So
what did he go to jail for?
I don't know, probably some union stuff.
Yeah, he was in prison though, right?
So how is this not Rudy copying to possession of child pornography? I know it's a nuanced
he's an investigator.
It's a nuanced situation, but
that's true. It's a good point. I mean, does he study? How does he know they're 14? Well, I guess the email. But doesn't it say in the email that he's not actually? But Biden denies it, right? Within that, it sounds like to me.
It's unclear. It's an email that might have been written between puffs of the crack pipe.
It sounds like Biden.
It's not perfectly.
It sounds like
legible.
Biden's girlfriend, his old sister-in-law, girl, whatever, is accusing him of that.
I'm saying that he FaceTimed with.
Get me away from this election. Jesus Christ, so fucking claustrophobic. Please get me out of here. Talk about anything else. Anything else going on? I don't want to talk about this right now. What else?
Well, I guess still technically the election, but Trump storming off on
technically the election
on 60 Minutes.
I would say that falls under the purview of the election. When they put a picture of Leslie Stahl without the mask on, I saw.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's like it's very childish. Like he's got I'm guessing he got a few tough questions he didn't like and decides to leave. And the revenge move is to tweet out a picture of Leslie like in between,
right? Like
masking and not masking.
Sure. Now Trump cares about that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get the move.
Jesus. All I want to do is watch Gilligan's Island and be left alone.
Yeah.
I want the PC crowd to just leave me alone for half an hour. Can I put on Gilligan's Island and get that or no?
I get some bad news.
What happened? If I live in the Hamilton, Niagara Falls area, they're gonna tell me if I'm watch Gilligan's Island. Did you ever watch Gilligan's Island, Steve?
Here and there, never regularly.
Well, give the listeners, if you would,
give the
listeners, if you would, the plot of Gilligan's Island. Some of the characters.
A bunch of people on a boat get stranded and then have to survive on the boat. And there's Gilligan.
Not on the boat, no.
Sorry, on the island.
No.
So there's Ginger, who's one of the babes.
Yep.
There's the professor, who's always coming up with wacky ways to improve their quality of life.
There you go.
There's Gilligan, the skipper. Who's the old man? You about plumb my knowledge of Gilligan.
Well, that's not a bad explanation. That's actually pretty good.
They just survive. Escaping the island is always just around the corner for them.
They never get it done.
Somehow, whether it's Gilligan's bumbling incompetence or just natural disaster, they just never escape.
So if you put on Gilligan's Island in that area today, the following presentation is a product of its time. It depicts prejudices that were wrong then and remain unacceptable today. CHCH does not condone discrimination of any kind. Rather than ignoring past discriminatory practice, exhibiting work like this allows viewers to engage in thought or discussion that educates and promotes the importance of social justice and inclusivity, right?
Yes.
Inclusivity. Viewer discretion is advised. This is the stupidest fucking... I mean, I love this. It's the dumbest fucking show of all time. Can we call CHTV in that area and talk to somebody and thank them for this? I'd like to talk to them. I mean, can you just imagine? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, you don't want to promote colonialism.
I mean, I know they had I got the number here. I just Googled it. CHCH phone number. You got it?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay. I just want to thank them. I really do. Because, I mean, I was lost without this. For years, I thought this was an accurate depiction of people who got stranded on an island, used a coconut as a phone. I mean, it's just so dumb.
Thank you for calling CHCH. Our normal business hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Let's go.
Monday through Friday. If you know the extension of the person you're trying to reach, you may enter it now, or press 5 to dial by last name. If you'd like to leave a comment or question for viewer relations, please press 1. To advertise on CHCH, please press 2 for our sales department.
Yeah, I think
to leave a news tip,
2.
Please press 3.
Oh, 3.
To repeat this message,
news tip, 3.
Please press 9. Or
I like that. Do we get somebody on the phone?
No.
You don't think?
No, it'll just be a voicemail box.
You have reached the CHCH News Tip Line. Your call is important to us. This voicemail is checked frequently, so please leave your news tip after the tone, along with your name and phone number.
Okay, we'll leave a tip.
Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hi, I'm calling with a news tip. I don't mean to get in the way here, but I have an understanding right now that there's a group of people that are marooned on an island in the middle of nowhere. They called me with a coconut. I talked to him for a few minutes. I talked to a professor who seemed very intelligent. I heard a movie star in the background. but there was some insensitivity in the area. So I don't think they should be rescued. I am wrestling with that right now. I understand you people may be better at handling this than I am, but it was not good. And I think at one point, Gilligan, who was one of the guys on the ship, dressed like a woman and danced around. So if you want to rescue them or whatever, or break the story, let me know. But at the same time, it is a pretty insensitive time. I was not impressed with their attitudes and how it depicts today. And also, for some reason, there was, the Harlem Globetrotters came at one point, played basketball with them and left, which I think is also, a newsworthy story, in my opinion, as well. But again, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But check that out if you would and get back to me. Thank you. Well, there you go.
Good work. I'm sure they're on it. They said that the inbox is checked frequently. So
yeah, maybe they'll break the story. I have no idea. Who are they doing that for?
Probably donors. I imagine since
you think they care? I guess
it's public access. It's the people who can afford to care about trivial bullshit like that.
I guess
housewives of retired Wall Street brokers who are angling for tickets to the Met Gala or something.
I was never a huge Gilligan's Island fan as a kid, so it was not for me. It was too dumb. I like dumb, but this was like too dumb. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just, it's kind of like it's shot in that same like I Dream of Jeannie style where you just look at it and it's old.
Yeah, my time. Yeah, even when I was young, it was old. So it's just, it doesn't, but I'm sure it's still on all over the place.
You need the vibrant colors and flashing effects to keep the attention.
True. What else is going on?
You saw what they're trying to do to Chris Pratt.
I did see that. 1 second. First, let's talk about our great friends at Bespoke Post. If you get back in the swing of things, Bespoke Post has brand new seasonal Box of Awesome collections for guys guaranteed to upgrade their life. Whether it's gear to upgrade your autumn craft beers or cozy threads for when the temperature dips, which is about to start, though. It's very nice today. Warm anyway. Bespoke Post only sends guys the best stuff every month. Box of Awesome has you covered. Barware, cooking tools. You go to boxofawesome.com. You take the quiz. They'll pick the right stuff for you. Every month you'll get a bunch of stuff. It's free to sign up. And you can skip a month if you want or cancel anytime. Each box costs only $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Enter the code KIRK at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com. Code KIRK at checkout. I love it. You saw me open. I'm using my bag all the time now in my diary, in my knife, and all the great stuff I got. I can't wait to get my next box from boxofawesome.com. You do it as well. Enter my name, Kirk, at checkout. Yeah, what do they do? Shaming Chris Pratt or something?
So I guess a bunch of the Marvel Comic Universe people got together with Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Yes, Kamala
Harris. I know
Joe
Biden calls her that. But
yes, so they got together for, Hollywood is trying to do this recreation of Harris to make her like she's cool and hip and with it. And apparently she's a huge fan of the comic book movies. So
massive.
They get together for this fundraiser. And the guy who plays Captain America is there, and some other people are there. Some of the big well-known libs. The guy who plays the Hulk is there. I think
Mark Ruffalo, yeah.
Yeah. And Chris Pratt isn't there. And so when, the woke tolerant liberals on Twitter discover that Chris Pratt didn't go, they start shaming him and talking about what an evil fucking conservative Christian he is and how he's just the scum of the earth and he's a bigot and everything. And then the controversy goes to a new level because the Marvel comic characters come out and say, actually, you know what? Chris Pratt, despite being conservative and Christian, is a decent guy.
Is he married to Schwarzenegger's kid?
Maybe. It sounds familiar.
Is that him? Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
It's like history repeating itself, though.
What?
The Hollywood communists, the blacklisting in Hollywood. It's very dangerous, very pernicious to have mobs of people calling on celebrities to have the wrong political or religious views.
Do you say he's voting for Trump?
No, but see that's the another thing that the people defending him were like, well, he's not overtly political, he's not overtly religious. It's like, well, what the fuck does that even matter? What if he wants to put a MAGA sign on his Twitter account or in his front yard? What does it matter? Leave him the fuck alone. He's just an actor. Oh, he's Star-Lord.
In what?
In Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's his name?
Yes, that's his character's name, Star-Lord.
He's the guy with the music tape?
Yeah.
Oh, that's his name in the movie is Star-Lord?
Yeah, he'd be basically like the Kirk Minihane of the Marvel comic universe because he's always listening to tunes from the 80s.
He does those movies. His mom made him the tape or something, right?
Yeah.
Those movies are all right. The director got fired, now he's back, right? Remember he's only tweeting all that pedophilia stuff?
Yeah, was it the director or was it
I think it was the director.
Yeah. I forget what his name was, but yeah, he got fired and then came back, and it was another thing where the Marvel comic people rallied around
him. Of course, yeah.
James Gunn.
James Gunn. That's right. Yeah, he had 10 million of them, right?
Yeah, there were a lot of bizarre tweets, but he's one of those guys who, if those tweets surfaced in 2012 or even now, maybe it would be different. But it was like right at the peak of the Me Too mania.
There were jokes, he said, of course, and there were. Yeah. Where's the? I mean, there's a lot of them though, and he obviously hates Trump. I like when little boys touch me in my silly place.
See, it's a joke.
Yes. I'm doing a big Hollywood film adaptation of The Giving Tree with a happy ending. The tree grows back and gives the kid a blowjob. I mean, I don't really care, but The hotel shower was the weakest ever. Ooh, what does it say here? Something about a 3-year-old boy. All right, well, yeah. I mean, it's, But again, like, I'm sure he might be joking or whatever, but, you get a break when you're on that side. We know that. They're shocking jokes, he said.
But basically, people are advocating for Chris Pratt to get the same treatment that James Gunn got just because
they like him.
Because he refrained from going to a fundraiser for Biden and Harris.
Let's say he did. Let's say he went to a Trump fundraiser. They would want him not to do those movies anymore.
Well, I think that would be an even more egregious act.
Oh, definitely.
But they'll advocate boycotts. I don't know.
Like the fans of the show wouldn't want them to go.
It's just another example of the people who preach tolerance and have the hate has no home signs in their front yard are some of the most hateful, bigoted people in the country.
It is true, but Jesus, who knows? By the way, we have to. I don't ask this often. We need to run EEI today. I think at 11 o'clock. Dale is having Doc Emmerich on. The hockey announcer who just retired.
Okay. Yeah.
It is going to be a fucking full-throated interview. I mean, come all over the place. Dale is going to be in his fucking glory mode. I want that for tomorrow.
Okay.
I can even picture it at the end. I know Dale.
I want to have Ray Bork inside me.
At the end of it, Dale is going to be like, you're a great announcer, and sometimes I forget when I'm watching the game that I'm listening to my friend. I just want to thank you and wish you luck going forward. It's been a great relationship. And my friend John Buccigross tweeted this, and he's right. You've been America's neighbor for the last 15 years. Thank you so much. It's going to be like that the whole time.
When Dale saw that tweet, he was like, oh, why couldn't I have written something like that?
Definitely. Dale blocked me, but I guarantee you. Did he block you or no?
Yes.
He blocked the show?
Yes.
Oh, so he's blocked. So I don't know what he tweeted with Doc Emmerich.
I think he's blocked probably 80% of Minifans. Yeah, it's tough.
They're putting money in his pocket.
It's true.
It's going to be like, everybody calls him Doc. He's America's doctor. But to me, he's Mike Emmerich. Nice to have you on today. I remember a couple of years ago, I was still at the station. I forget what. So it was called Doc Emmerich. I have no idea why, right? I don't know if it's just a nickname, or I don't know if he's like I have no idea. Can you look that up? I remember this is a long time ago. This is when Dino was still there. And we were talking about the Bruins in the finals. It's
because he has a PhD in communications from Bowling Green State University.
Okay. By the way, I saw a real sports story on HBO on him. He seems like an awesome guy. I'm sure he's an awesome guy, no doubt. It's not his fault. But I remember Dino said, you know what kind of doctor he is? And I said, I think he performs abortions. And fucking Dale, I remember Dale flipped out behind us. And then when the show that afternoon, he's like, my smart aleck friend Kirk Minihane said that Doc Emmerich did something that's not true. And then he said that. He was like, he's a doctor of education or whatever. I'm like, I don't think he's an abortion doctor, Dale. You idiot. It's a joke. And he's also kind of a horrible announcer. I mean, he's a nice kid. He's a cornball announcer, Doc Emmerich.
In Dale's mind, there was a woman in the audience who was like, oh, really? I'm going to call Doc then. I need those services.
Dale's sprinting to defend it's just so dumb. Doc Emmerich's just this cornball hockey announcer who's a sweet guy, I'm sure. And Dale's going to fucking suck him dry today. What time is that at?
I'll look it up.
You'll have the sound of it, though?
Yes, of course, yeah.
I'm trying to think if Dale won't cry, but he'll do his whole, America's fortunate to call him their favorite announcer. I'm just fortunate to call my friend. Mike Emmerich joins us today on the AT&T hotline. Mike, good morning. How are you? Must be nice to sleep in today. That whole thing. Call somebody. I'll just treat them like they're Doc Emmerich. Just somebody random. Just call a random phone number. I'll be Dale.
All right. You want a random Minifan or just a random phone
number? Phone number. Oh, you know what? Call the Acton Town Hall. We'll talk to that guy again. See how he reacts. 617-779-7937. We'll get to the phone calls in a minute, and I can't believe what Jackie McMullen has to say about NBA free agency. We'll talk about that turn of the hour. But I had a chance to talk to a good friend of mine today here who's wrapping things up after a wonderful career. And now, at least, Rich, I move up the list on best play-by-play hockey guys in the world because somebody's out of business.
You have reached a non-working number. Announcement.
What? Call the right number?
I think so.
Well, just dial a random number then. Screw it. Let's call a random number.
This will work. I tried *67. That might be why.
Okay. What do you think? You're not going to answer?
Might be scared of you.
Town clerk's office. How can I help you?
I think, for years, you've won 7 sports Emmys. The awards are endless. A Hall of Famer. You're America's announcer, America's doctor, but I'm lucky enough to call you my friend. Mike Emmerich joins us right now in the AT&T hotline. Mike, how are you?
Can I stop you right there?
Mm-hmm.
What is the nature of your inquiry?
How is retirement serving you? Try somebody else. I don't know. I guess that wasn't Doc.
What a jerk.
Jeez. Call it I don't know. Maybe we'll get his number if you just call random numbers. Maybe Doc Emmerich will answer.
Welcome to The party you are trying to reach is not available.
Well, all right. I don't know. Try again. If you keep dialing, how long would it take you to get his actual number, do you think?
Trillion years?
Well, you want me to tell you where he lives? I think he lives in, Missouri or something. Does that help?
Not particularly.
Lessens the odds.
It does, yeah, sure.
Born in LaFont, Indiana. Lives in St. Clair, Michigan. That help?
Sure.
Well, no, I don't know.
Your call has been
All right, area code in St. Clair, Michigan is 810.
All right, well, there you go.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
I want to talk to my friend. I just miss my friend.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed.
Often recurring bits happen during the games when Doc does the Devils broadcasting. His old partner, Glenn Chico Resch, who was a goaltender. Emmerich feels that Resch is sympathizing toward the goalie due to his former play at the same position. He'll add a sarcastic comment, which talks about the glory of goaltending and how they are by far the most important players in the game. Another comedic bit they share between Emmerich and Resch is when Emmerich will ask Resch where a particular town in Sydney and Canada is located when they talk about the player's hometown.
Wow.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Let me give you an example. Sure. For example, in the game during the 2008-2009 season, Resch was discussing a rebound that came off of Devils netminder Scott Clemenson. And then Scotty was telling me this morning that he likes his pads like that. The puck should rebound almost like a quarter off a balloon, Doc. Emmerich. But that you don't spend too much free time throwing quarters at balloons, Mr. Resch, do you? That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, I like Doc. God, well, keep. I mean, 810 gives you a shot now.
Yeah, I think that takes us from trillions to billions in terms of probability.
Well,
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
810. Ready?
Yep.
242-6864. Damn it.
The number you dialed is not a working number.
How is this possible? How are there no working numbers in the world?
It's just math.
I'll try again. Aha. This is Doc. I know it. I can feel it. feel it.
The number you have reached.
Okay, try again. Keep trying.
We're about to find out how nice is Midwest nice, because whoever picks up, will they help you get to the bottom of?
Well, I assume it'll be Doc Emmerich. Why do you
could be the neighbor?
Why are you so negative?
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call can now.
You suck at this. This is the one. This is Doc. It's gonna be Doc.
Hello.
Live tape. Among the many awards you've received, MHL's Lester Patrick Award, 8-time Emmy Award winner, Hockey Hall of Fame member. 2017 Sports Illustrated listed you as the greatest sportscaster of all time. But I'm most proud of this. You're my friend. Mike Emmerich joins us this morning. Mike, how are you? All right, fine. We tried. Hello? Mike?
No.
Doc? All right, fine. Whatever.
Well, we'll be able to hear the real deal tomorrow on the show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Very much so. What else we got?
Well, sad loss on the Kirk Minihane Network.
What happened? Yes. Devastating news.
I'm not sure how we'll recover.
It's always sad for me. It's an emotional moment when I have to take something out of my Who Gives a Shit file and put something else in, because I'm going to miss that thing I took out. And actually, I took out when they announced they were joining the YouTube channel.
Okay.
So then I put it when they were leaving. Right. Yes. The Mintel incels are no longer, and I have no beef with any, I shouldn't say that, with the guy John and BA and the other idiot guy there. Fine. They're nice guys. I think they're nice guys. I think they would try hard to be good men to fans and all that. I appreciate them doing their show. They're welcome to come back whenever they like. If they want to stay away, fine. I just hope they don't think that, like, we did something wrong. I mean, Will.
I think they're just sticking with their guy, I guess.
That's fine. I respect loyalty. But, I mean, Will stole from us, lied. His boss, Courtney Fallon, actually messaged me yesterday, sent me and said, sorry that Will's such an idiot, basically. I didn't realize. She threw him under the bus, pulled out and backed up and ran over him again, just saying he's an idiot. And then, we fired him in the first place because he was saying that ended it in the first place, saying that stupid shit on my contract and just speculating stuff. And truthfully, I think Will's got some real issues he should probably address and get taken care of, and I think that's affected his performance here in some ways as well, if I'm being truthful. I hope he does well and everything, but he took our StreamYard, which again, I understand is not he didn't steal my car or anything or burn something down. But he stole, and he knew he did it, and he tried to cover his ass. And to me, it's like, I don't trust you. You're gone. We gave you a bunch of chances. Good luck. Get the fuck out, and so long.
Yeah, and if the Mintel guys want to follow it, that's
okay. Fine. They want to side with him. Side with it. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, good luck to them and everything. But they're welcome. If they want to do a show again, they can do a show again. If they don't. It doesn't matter. I mean, why are any of them bitching or no?
I didn't see any bitching. I just saw them making a big production of it on Twitter.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, they can do that. But I mean, it's like I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, am I supposed to just be, yeah, no problem? It's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, I mean, if someone, I guess if Will was going to do that, then what else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't trust. Yeah, I just don't. Don't trust the guy.
It's very basic.
I mean, I think you get along with him, right? Fine.
Yeah, I get along with him fine.
Yeah. Did he apologize to you?
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
He texted me, I'll pull it up.
Okay.
Justin, by the way, thrilled to be able to deliver the news.
To Will or?
To Will and the Mincel Intel.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, what did he say?
I just told we didn't have a conversation, but I just texted him and told him, hey, just so you know, Will's not going to be doing YouTube stuff anymore.
Oh, Justin must have been so excited.
Yeah, full staff. Hey, Steve, just seeing this, heard the episode. My mistake using StreamYard. I thought Justin knew I was still using the account, which I realize now was a show account, and I apologize for.
What did he think it was?
I should have either asked Justin or used John's. Like I said, I'm genuinely sorry. Something like this won't happen again.
Well, he's right about that.
Yes,
he's right about that. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's like at some point you have to be held accountable when you do fucking stupid, shitty things. I mean, that was a dumb thing to do. He's done a bunch of dumb stuff. We kept bringing him back. We gave him a show. That's it.
But also, if you're going to go off and create your own thing, like create your own thing.
Correct. I have no problem with that. We promoted it.
You're like, come get studio space from us, and then use all of our microphones and all of our equipment. And
there has to be, repercussion if for actions. I mean, there has to be repercussion. I mean, there has to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm an old man.
Yeah, hey, maybe it's our loss. 10 years from now, the Mincel Intel is going to be...
Oh, it's a horrible show. Let's be clear about that. It's horrendous. But they're welcome to do it whenever they want to come back and do it. No Will. I mean, Will's gone, but if they want to do it without Will, they're welcome to do it. If they want to go on their own and do it, good luck. That's fine. That's their choice. What else?
I have a parody song dedicated to Mr. Carabas.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, let's hear it.
This is going to be his last week, right? His last week with baseball.
Oh, the World Series is going on right now, right? Maybe next week, right? Yeah. Don't the World Series stretch out forever or no?
Yeah, you'd know better than I do.
I have former sports radio. True, I have no idea. I know Mookie Betts is playing it. I have no idea the Dodgers are playing. I don't know a thing. I don't want to know a thing. I don't care.
How much would you have to be paid, or in what form would you have to be compensated to watch the World Series?
The entire thing?
Yeah.
Every pitch of the games? $25 million? Cash? Like, no, yeah, $25 million.
If you had to watch,
and I can't change the channel in the commercials. Nothing.
No.
Right.
If you had to watch the World Series or 7 episodes of Mincel Intel,
oh, that's tough. That's tough.
I couldn't have less interest in watching it.
Yeah, man.
I'd rather watch MSNBC. I'd rather listen to Ellie Schnitt's podcast.
I'd rather watch anything else in the big. I just wouldn't. No one's watching it, so I guess we're right. But yeah, let me hear this song. Not bad. Not a classic by any means.
No, not a classic.
Who is that?
Not Steve's Liar Guy. It's a different Steve.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't mind hearing some more songs in the future. The songs have been quiet lately. Are people still sending attempts or no?
Yeah, but less than they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than they have. Haven't heard from the Steve's a Liar Guy in a little while.
Well, I'm sure he's busy.
No response from Darren Rovell, by the way.
I'm shocked.
He has yet to articulate the conditions under which he would come on.
You know how negotiations are. It's not. We should probably do it in where do you usually Iceland? Do they have these negotiations or
you mean The Hague?
The Hague, we could do it there as well.
A neutral ground.
Yeah, somewhere where we both have our.
If he comes back, he's like, "No, I'm gonna need a mute button. I'm gonna need yes. 2 minutes to say my piece."
I just want that message from him saying, "You can't call me a cunt." I would love to be able to tweet that out. That's it. Is that so much to ask?
That would be the gold standard.
Isn't that really it?
Yes.
Well, I mean, look, paying your life is the gold standard. Again, I understand everyone this holiday season is going to be all over the place, at their houses, not going to be with their family, going to be Zooming, FaceTiming. I get that. A nice painting from Paint Your Life would go a long way, I think, for the Thanksgiving or holiday seasons. Here's what Paint Your Life is: a professional hand-painted portrait created from any photo at a truly affordable price. Send any picture or combine photos in one painting. You choose from a team of world-class artists and work with them until every detail is perfect. I'm surprised a Minifan has not sprung for a Steve Robinson in his the picture we saw last week from your yearbook.
Oh yeah,
it'd be a lovely painting to put on this wall right here.
Burlesque.
Yeah. Put it right over me. I'm surprised the Minifans have not been more creative with that. A world-class artist will do it. You work with them until every detail is perfect. You can order a custom-made, hand-painted portrait in less than 5 minutes. Quick and easy process. In about 3 weeks, you'll get it back. Meaningful, personal, can be cherished forever. Perfect holiday gift for someone you love or for yourself. And I hope you love yourself, by the way, out there. At paintyourlife.com, there's no risk. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded. That's a guarantee. And right now, as a limited time offer, you get 20% off your painting. That's right, 20% off plus free shipping. To get the special offer, here's what you do. You text the word Kirk, K-I-R-K, to 64,000. Text Kirk to 64,000. Kirk to 64,000. Kirk to 64,000. Paint your life. Please do that. What else?
Did you see that Big Cat and Pardon My Take got Matthew McConaughey?
I did. I didn't get to listen to it yet. I actually want to.
That'd be interesting. From the clips they tweeted out, it sounds like that he was playful.
I think so. Yeah.
He's got a book that he's pushing because he was on Fox and Friends this morning too.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I'm actually willing to listen to it. He's got a book out, right? Yeah, so you said he's got something but it's I'm sure it's a bizarre.
Yeah, well, he's a bizarre human being, but he's one of those top tier celebrities that I wouldn't actually mind listening to. Again, I don't know how great the audio quality will be because they have to do it by Zoom, but it'd be interesting to hear Dan kick it around with him.
Yeah, I think it's a good get. I mean, for sure. Yeah, I saw the clips. Yeah, I was actually going to listen to it today at some point just to see what she says. But yeah, who knows? But it's a great get for them. Yeah, and he's just doing. So he was on Fox and Friends this morning.
Yes.
Oh, really? It's interesting. He would.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch from it. I just saw somebody tweet about it. You think he would be the kind of the apolitical guy, but if you want to be where the most eyeballs are, you got to do Fox.
He's Southern too. He may be a Republican. I don't know. Has he been political?
I don't think so. No.
He's so bizarre and I think he's also now sort of purposely bizarre.
Yeah,
I think he's embraced. Like Bill Murray does that, where you embrace the I'm wacky, and it's kind of like.
But I think if you make enough money, you become Republican secretly. Even
you think
just because you don't want
they all vote Republican secretly.
No, you don't want the government taking your money.
I understand that, but I mean, they don't vote Republican.
I think that the lure to keep more of their property becomes bigger the more money.
Oh, sure. I think that's what most sensible people do. No.
Well, you would think.
What do you mean?
You would think that that's what most sensible people do, but most of Hollywood leans left, at least in what they say.
Well, sure, yeah. Well, how they vote as well, and fun. I mean, there's just endless fundraiser after fundraiser, and reunion after reunion, and Zoom shows for these. I mean, I don't know. I've given up trying to figure out who's going to win, who's going to lose. I like the process. I enjoy it. I'll watch the debate tomorrow night. But I have to admit, I'm one of these people. They have beat me down. I'm just like, get me to a week from Tuesday. Let's have the election, and then let's move on. What's left to say?
Do you still want to do some live election coverage
that night? I think we probably should.
If we did like a YouTube show.
Yeah, we could do that.
We could do something on our StreamYard or something.
That's true. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we probably should. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a winner that night. Do you?
No, but we'll have to just stream until there is a winner.
That's reasonable. I think we can do that. We can break the StreamYard record.
96 hours straight.
I mean, unless it's so decisive one way or another, I don't see it happening.
If Florida goes early for Joe Biden, I think that'll be bad.
Same as 4 years ago. That's going to be bad.
But Florida counts their mail-in ballots, their early voting before Election Day.
Right.
So that'll be more decisive. That's not something that's likely to be made up in like post-Election Day vote counting.
Because Trump won Florida fairly early last year. It wasn't 4 years ago, rather. It wasn't crazy. Because I remember watching it. I was watching it like everyone was. And when Trump won Florida, I was like, oh, shit. Like, this could happen. I mean, it happens. After that, it was sort of, but at one point during the night, the odds were so against Hillary Clinton. I still remember these guys like the John Kings and the.
You were watching CNN?
Well, I watched the other. I like to watch people melt down.
I watched ABC.
I watched ABC, MSNBC.
ABC was good because they had Stephanopoulos and Nate Silver.
Yeah, Nate Silver had a rough night.
Yeah, my wife was very worried watching it early on. And I was like, it was like a commercial break. I was like, hon, you don't need to worry until guys like Nate Silver and George Stephanopoulos, if they start looking nervous, then that's when you have to worry. They come back from a commercial break and Nate Silver's hair's all disheveled, and he's like, well, we're looking at Pennsylvania.
I think now it's funny. We had 99.6% for Hillary a couple of hours ago. Now it's 94 for Trump. I don't know. I've only done my job for the last 4 years. And he still has the same job. He does. Yeah. They have him on. I'm like, what the fuck are you? And he's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a little more. I think he's tried to learn his lesson. I think a little bit. Like I check in him once in a while on social media.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to rein it in on social media.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously wants Biden to win, but yeah, I'll be curious to see who. I was watching it on NBC 4 years ago because I was watching Andrea Mitchell crying on the air. And all these people, they can't handle it. This time is going to be so much worse if Trump wins. They're not even the game is over. The pretense is totally over now.
It'll be interesting to see what Fox does if Biden wins, though.
Well,
I don't think you'll see crying.
No, but they're going to say suppression, and they're going to say
when does the rigged election narrative start?
Early. Yeah. The Pennsylvania, the rivers full of votes and the multiple voters and the dead voters, and that's going to they're going to hammer it, but it won't matter.
The FBI, they shouldn't have sat on Hunter Biden's laptop.
That's true. That's true. I saw that. So now I see that Joe Biden is talking about Marty Walsh and Charlie Baker for cabinet positions.
Yes. Yeah. And I guess Charlie Baker was asked about it, and he gave the classic, well, I'm happy with the job I have.
Right.
Which is, yes, please.
So the head of aviation, where so his son can go flying everywhere?
It would be great, though, if Joe Biden could relieve us of Charlie Baker and Marty Walsh.
That's true. I might vote for him.
Although whatever fills the void is undoubtedly going to be worse.
True. Oh, yeah, it'll be a hideous. Yeah, I can't even imagine what hideous governor there'll be if Baker's gone.
Yeah.
It can't be any worse.
No, the state doesn't have a very good track record.
True.
Honestly, I mean, Charlie gets a lot of shit from right-wing people, but he's basically the most conservative governor that you could elect in this state.
Massachusetts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
The other thing is, do you see? I think I said the tweet to you. Jeff Wilson was reporting that sources at CNN are saying Jeff Toobin's too valuable.
I don't believe that. I just don't believe. No, I mean, I believe
I think he's going to be
sources
back.
Are telling him that.
I think he's going to be back.
No way. They can't.
It was a simple technical misunderstanding by a baby boomer. He's really sorry about it.
I mean, Jeff Zucker still runs CNN, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was there when Lauer was there. He can't do that.
I think he's back after the election. I think he takes a little break and then he comes back.
I saw Big Cat was not pleased with our. You see him tweet that? We tweet out the saying he said his penis is too small to be seen on Zoom. I don't think that's true. He's a fairly tall guy.
It'd have to. Well, I mean, it's not like Zoom is, glasses smeared with Vaseline on it. Like it's pretty clear picture.
It has to
be microscopically small.
Also, you would see him massive. It's like you're not even really seeing his dick, but you're going to see him jerking off.
Again, it would have to be very, very small to not show up on a Zoom.
I bet you Big Cat has a decent sized penis. And anybody who says it's small is generally like decent sized. Yeah. You know, I wonder what Dave's penis looks like. I've never seen it. Ever. I would say Big Cat has a decent. Yeah, I'd say he's a decent sized dick.
All right.
Like, try and picture him naked right now, playing with his dick. 7 inches.
7 inches?
Yeah. Hard. 7
Okay.
inches.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I haven't seen a lot of Jewish dicks.
Well, speaking of dicks at Barstool, penises, I shouldn't say that, but somebody offered to shove their dick down my throat is Willie Colon, who is being rumored to take over in the afternoons at FAN now that they're making.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I saw
Craig Carton.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Joe Beningo is out. He did whatever. He's retiring. So now Craig Carton is now going to go there. And I saw one of the guys at the Post is saying is, not that the Post can tweet it out, but is Willie Colon.
So that, I mean, he's not going to be doing 4 hours of radio a day.
No, he would leave.
Yeah,
he would leave. I mean, I don't expect.
Does that open up a gap in morning radio for Kirk?
I'd love to go with those guys, but no, I mean, maybe it's a bullshit rumor. Maybe Willie's thrilled at Barstool. I know Dave talked about it on one of the shows today. Maybe it'll come up this week, but I saw him being rumored as well. I mean,
well, it's great for contract negotiations for Willie. If
true,
that is the case.
True.
Start a little bidding war in the Post.
This is amazing. The Intercom though, and obviously I hate them, but like you can go back and do sports talk radio. You're going to do commercials with casinos and gambling and all this stuff. They're going to have Craig Carton do stuff like that in some form or fashion. If you criticize a baseball team, you're gone. You're never back there, ever. Yeah. And Carton's ratings were okay, but they weren't my ratings. I mean, again, I don't want to go like he does, but he's also like not great. I don't know. It's a weird. It's gonna. I'm happy because it's gonna blow up in their faces eventually. But man, it's a weird move.
I think with the trends in sports gambling, it's gonna be such a big ad category that there's just no way they can avoid.
But he can't do reads for them. You can't have Craig Carton do reads for gambling.
He can do the help. He can do the helpline disclosures.
That's true. At the end, you can.
Willie can do the gambling
That's
ad,
true.
and he does the helpline disclosures.
Yeah, I guess. But maybe
they lean into it, and he's brutally honest about everything that happened, and
then they do gambling commercials during the breaks. Like, I mean, it's real gambling, and I'm not saying gambling addiction's a real thing. Neither are you. No, right?
What?
Well, Penn National, is gambling a real thing? Addiction a real thing or no?
I think the pro gambling line is that it is
okay.
1-800-GAMBLER.
Perfect. Call that. Excellent. Yeah. I'm with you 100%. Get to work on that if you have those issues.
But if that's not the line, then no.
Then gamble away, whatever we want. But it just seems. It seems. I mean, with things getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But maybe he'll go in there and make a lot of money and do well. I think it's going to be a disaster. I think it's going to blow up in their faces, and I'm happy about that. But we'll see. I don't know what kind of money you're going to be paying anybody in radio today anyway.
I also think that it will be interesting more on the gambling side to see how brick and mortar casinos survive this push to online gambling, which has been greatly helped by coronavirus. Because nobody wants to be at a brick and mortar location right now.
Well, yeah, but eventually everyone will want to go to some fine casinos.
Yeah, everyone will want to, but I'm just wondering even for a company like Penn that has
the app is going to be massive.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So do you forego going to a brick and mortar location because you can just do everything you want gambling wise?
It's a tough call. I mean, we're talking the other day. Some casino in Vegas just shut down for 4 days a week now. I forget, like a big one. I forget which one it is.
Yeah, I forget the name.
On weekends, which makes, I mean, given the size of these places, it does make sense.
It just, you wonder, like, if they set up the blackjack table and they've got hanging plexiglass around it, like, you know, is that...
Does seem tough. Yeah. All right, we'll take a few calls and get out of here. If you don't mind, Steve.
Yeah, the only other piece of audio I have was a election year prediction from Pat Robertson.
Oh, I saw that. Jesus
told him Trump's going to win.
I mean, Pat Robertson was a legitimate presidential candidate one year.
He's got to be, what, 126?
How old is he?
He looks 126.
Is he 90 yet? Pat Robertson. He's doing the asteroid thing again? Because he always does that.
No, it's not the asteroid thing. It's Trump wins, and then there's like war with Israel.
Okay.
And then the end times.
He is 90. He is 90. I mean, he was a real presidential, like, you know, he like competed in states. In this lunatic. Yeah, go ahead, play the sound if you want. I think his dad was a senator too. I could be wrong.
Hold on a second. I can't play the sound while I'm connecting the phone.
I will play it at some point, then don't worry about it. He's made a lot of predictions. I have a relatively good track record, he said. Sometimes I miss. 1982, he said, I guarantee you by the fall of 1982, there's going to be a judgment on the world. 2004, he said, God told him President Bush would win re-election in a blowout.
Hey, this doesn't let me tweet out the show account.
It's not?
No.
What do you mean?
Oh, hold on. Maybe I have to log back in. I thought I was shadow banned for a second there.
Could be.
Darren Rovell.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look at more of these predictions.
Right, we're good.
2006, he declared that storms and possibly a tsunami would hit America's coastline sometime in 2006. There may be something bad as a tsunami in the Pacific Northwest. Makes a lot of predictions.
The next thing is the election that's coming up in just a few weeks, at which time, according to what I believe the Lord told me, the president is going to be reelected. I'm saying by all means, get out and vote for whoever you want to vote for.
That's nice.
But by all means, let your voice be heard. But it's going to lead to civil unrest of a great proportion, then a war against Israel and so forth and so on.
What? What's he talking about?
There's in the book of Revelations in the New Testament, a great war involving Israel precedes Jesus coming back.
He also wished that Facebook had a vomit button so he could click on it every time he sees a photograph of a gay couple kissing.
Oh, that's the story we didn't get to.
Well, maybe we'll do it tomorrow.
I
mean, we knew that was happening. On adultery, Pat Robertson, males have a tendency to wander a little bit. And what you want to do is to make a home so wonderful he doesn't want to wander.
That's fair.
On a man with an Alzheimer's-stricken wife. I know it sounds cruel. That's when you start it that way, it's not going to be good. But if he's going to do something, he should divorce her and start all over again. But make sure she has custody care and somebody's looking after her.
It's very kind. That's the kind of love Jesus
asked
advocate.
About what till death do us part of the marriage vow. He said Alzheimer's is a kind of death.
Well, hey, that's fair. He's got you on a technicality there.
On Walt Disney World's gay days, I would warn Orlando that if you're right in this way of some serious hurricanes, and I don't think I'd be waving those flags in God's face if I were you, it'll bring about terrorist bombs, it'll bring earthquakes, tornadoes, and possibly a meteor. Can we ask this guy on?
Pat? Yeah, sure. Yeah. He's kind of like the Ayatollah of American Christianity, because the Ayatollah has said for a long time that adultery causes earthquakes in Iran.
On the role of a man and woman, I know this is painful for ladies to hear, but if you get married, you've accepted the headship of a man, your husband.
The headship?
Yes. Christ is the head of the household, and the husband is the head of the wife, and that's the way it is, period. And that even means sex when you have a period. I have that part of it, but he's probably fine with that. On homosexuality, Many of those involved in the Adolf Hitler were Satanists. Many were homosexuals. The two things seem to go together. On the assassination of Hugo Chavez. You know, I don't know about this doctrine of assassination, but if he thinks we're trying to assassinate him, I think we really ought to go ahead and do it. He doesn't seem very religious to me, Steve. I don't know.
He doesn't. Doesn't seem
selectively religious.
I feel like if I was at a church and he was preaching, I might have some questions.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know. Might have to find a new church.
All right, are they loaded up?
They are loaded up.
We'll take a couple and get out of here. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I was just wondering, have you had a COVID test?
I have, yes.
Was this after little Baron Trump came over to play Beyblades with Harry?
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yes, it was actually before.
I hadn't even thought about that.
I didn't think of that either. We were they keep a Beyblade social distance.
It's actually been a long time since Baron called the show.
I didn't think of that. By the way, according to Boston schools, one second, thanks for the call. The citywide 7-day COVID positivity rate is increased to 5.7, which means Boston Public Schools will be suspending all person in school learning for Thursday, tomorrow.
Well, I think it's really good. We got to protect the teachers here.
The COVID survival rate ages 0 to 19, 99.997%.
It's about protecting the teachers.
Yes, that's what it's all about.
Look, teachers need to come first in a situation like this.
For Christ's sakes.
Like these little kids, they just need to sacrifice a few years of their childhood so that the teachers can feel safe.
And breaking news, Pope Francis, are they loaded up, Steve?
Yes, they're loaded up.
Has voiced support for civil union laws for same-sex couples. I've been saying he's the first gay pope. I'm telling, the first, publicly gay pope.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this guy he's crazy, this Pope Francis. What do you think of that, Steve, as a man of the church?
I think that it's going to be a very controversial move within the Catholic Church.
I give him credit. That's what he thinks, though, no?
Is he doing this in order because he thinks that it's going to make the church more palatable for mainstream non-Christian audiences?
I think you're trying to build your audience here a little bit.
So that's probably not what the Pope should be doing. The Pope should be
interpreting
the
yes.
Christian texts.
Wasn't the Pope supposed to be the conduit between the Catholic flock and Jesus and God himself? Is he closer to God than anybody? Isn't that what they say?
I suppose.
God is saying
you're more Catholic than I am.
I was raised Catholic. Maybe God saying to him, toss them to civil unions. Who gives a shit? Like
the civil unions are fake anyways. Let them pretend.
I mean, why doesn't he just say he's for gay marriage? Like, what's the difference at this point? Just say that.
Because I think that gay marriage doesn't really exist.
What?
It doesn't exist.
What do you mean by that?
Because just in terms of a word, like the word marriage specifically involves a man and a woman.
Sorry, whatever. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But civil unions, fine.
Whatever. All right, they're still loaded up.
Yep.
Pope Francis. I like it.
Kirk.
Wait, what's up?
Hey, did you see the woman that Erica sent out the video about? She was put out the pictures of her in the blazer.
I saw some tweet about that. I didn't see it, but yeah.
She is outstanding.
What's her name?
She's the perfect, I don't remember her name.
I'll look her up right now.
I just looked it up off of Erica's tweet, but I mean, you picture her. She's like a student teacher aide, working a little after school with you.
Okay.
Want to know what you're going to do for that A.
Sure. I got to look her up, though. I need to see her first. She was fired for... What's that?
She wasn't fired. She's a prime minister.
Oh, are you talking about the one in... is that the one in New Zealand or wherever it is, or no?
Oh, yeah. No, Finland. Finland's prime minister, Sanna Marin.
Oh, Sanna, right?
Yeah, she's facing backlash for posing in a low-cut blazer, so Erica put on a low-cut blazer to stand with Sanna.
Yeah, she kind of looks like... Who does she look like? She looks like somebody. Yeah, she's not bad. I mean, that is a low-cut blazer for a prime minister to be wearing. Just saying.
Yeah, she's got a great look. Hey, have you seen, I was watching it last night, the Tiger Slam documentary on...
I saw it, yep.
The Golf Channel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the best part of that documentary is they're talking about the PGA, the playoff, and how Bob May was a relative unknown or whatever.
Yep.
And Jim Nantz comes on and goes, well, no one knew about Bob May. I knew about Bob May. Like,
of course. Well, it's Jim Nance.
After the whole thing you guys went through with Jim Nance a couple years ago, that whole breakdown of how much of an asshole he is.
Total douche. He's a top 10 douche
like
as well. Yeah. Thanks for the call. Yes, he's a top 10 douche for sure.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thanks. She's an attractive woman, that prime minister.
She is, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hello.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So the whole notion of Pope Francis and supporting civil unions isn't that far out of
what?
What is not out of line with the church teaching.
Okay, is that right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know the Bible would say it's an abomination, right?
Yes, but as far as them being children of God and having
that's true. That is true, Steve. That is true. Yeah, they're all children of God, right?
And Steve saying that gay marriage not existing is also true because you look at what marriage was in ancient times. It's the union of man.
Okay, but can we have some flexibility and maybe change our thoughts on that and just say
I have tons of flexibility.
A woman and a woman who are truly in love, they can't get married.
They can even call it marriage if they want. It doesn't mean that I have to change my understanding of what words mean.
I agree.
I'm totally fine. I think they should have tax benefits and inheritance laws should change.
Two women and two men can certainly love each other and raise children just as well as anybody else.
Yeah,
everybody else sucks at it too.
Yeah, I mean there've been ton of shitty male female parents.
It certainly has, yes, and I'm sure there are tons of shitty gay parents too. Don't put that in the podcast. They're all great. I don't want to go to jail, but what else?
I was just saying that the ancient point of marriage was the union of the spouses and procreation of children.
Okay, right.
That's why.
Yeah.
I think I need to add to that sound effect something like a Pope Francis approve.
Well, he is pro-abortion as well. I think that's coming out next, isn't it?
Probably.
Yes. Are they loaded up?
I can't wait till Pope Francis is the Antichrist starts trending.
Could happen. Load up, Steve, yes?
Yes.
Good morning. Yes.
Good morning. I have a list of last names I'm going to read off.
Hold on. Why is your phone connection terrible? Hold on.
Is it really?
You're okay now. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have a list of last names I'm going to read, and I want to see if you can figure out the connection between them.
Go ahead.
Sherpa, Pichardo, Dewar, Lamb, Wangley, Root. Do you need a hint?
I have no idea.
Wildcats is your hint.
Oh, the Goldie Hawn movie?
Medvec, Hamill, Rowinski. Two more here. C.U.R. Simon and Minihane.
Well, I know the last two. Rowinski.
That is the 1993.
No, those the last names of
boys' third soccer team.
Third soccer team. Yes. Oh, was it Needs Wiki? Yes. Was that the coach's name? Doug.
Correct. Yeah.
Doug Needs Witsky. Give me the last names. Give me the last names again. Actually, that's funny. Go ahead.
I'll tweet you the photo now. Hannon, Sherpa, Lamb, Pichardo, Dewar, Manning, Wangley, Root. All the boys.
No, Oldfield? Dave Oldfield was on that team.
Oldfield, yep.
Shastney? Peter Shastney? Yeah. So you
not shown Montañez, Oro, Reddington.
I don't know who they are. So you had to play a sport every season in Wilson. I wanted to play basketball. And in the fall, you had to play a sport. And they're like, just play third soccer. Like it's an intramural soccer team. We actually had a great time. It was fun. I actually enjoyed that. The coach Doug Needs Witsky. He was a good guy.
I can tell you didn't take it seriously because you're wearing a flannel shirt in the team photo.
I'm wearing a what?
A flannel shirt in the team photo.
Yeah, no, it was definitely not to be taken seriously, but I enjoy it. That was a hell of a team too. Hell of a team.
And speaking about your basketball team, I have it on good authority that you went to New England, but you absolutely choked from 16 from the floor.
From what?
I have it on good authority that you choked in the basketball in New England.
Oh, I played terrible in the New England playoff game. Yeah. Oh my God, I couldn't. And I had no excuse because the gym that we played at, we played there during the season, and I had a great game there. I couldn't hit a fucking shot that day. Oh, it was brutal.
Was that the game your dad drove through the blizzard to get for?
It was not. No, that was earlier that year. No, that was because I think we were at the weather was, I think, okay. I had no excuses. I couldn't make a fucking shot that day.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Real quick, last week you referred to me as Steve's ombudsman. So I just have a couple quick corrections.
Sure.
So last week, Steve on the podcast, and then in a tweet, suggested that Minifans take out a reverse mortgage in order to buy more raffle tickets.
He said it again today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, well, reverse mortgages, I don't know if Steve is aware, are only available to people over the age of 62.
Steve?
You don't think there are any Minifans who are over the age of 62?
Well, it'd be better for Jerry if he was doing a live show, probably.
Right, probably from the Howie days.
Convince your parents to take out a reverse mortgage.
What was that, Steve?
I said convince your parents to take out a reverse mortgage.
I don't think that's necessary. All right, Ziggy, go ahead. Anything else?
Yep, the second one. Last week, Steve said that Biden would not really be helped if he had an earpiece in a debate because it would be too confusing. Is that correct, Steve?
Yeah, I think Kirk and I both agreed on that.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So it was only the day before Steve said that Tom Hartman was fed information through an earpiece, and that's why he was able to beat Steve.
Well, he literally was.
Well, when you've been distracted,
I'm just saying Hartman is a professional broadcaster who is used to having things fed through his ear.
Why do you hate this guy so much, Steve? You're angry. You're tense.
No, I mean he's like he's like fact checking jokes. It's a great segment.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'll end on a
This is so what the hell's wrong with you?
Fuck him.
I enjoy his calls. Yeah. It's a fair point. Wouldn't you agree it's a fair point?
Kirk.
No.
You would not agree with that? No. Hell, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, do you listen to Rivals today?
Courtney Love and Dave Grohl, is that right?
Yeah.
No, I'm catching up on this other podcast, so I'm going to listen to it either today or tomorrow. Was it good?
Yeah.
That's a good episode.
That's
a good episode.
Yeah. How did you get Steve on? I mean, I'm kind of shocked that you even like that podcast because I feel like they're both kind of corny. I mean, I like Steve better, but the other guy's kind of a pussy, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, they're just talking music. I mean, what do you mean? Well, how did they get him on the show?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he came on, but like, did you want to get Steve or did you want the other guy?
No, Steve Hyden's a guy. I've read his books. I've read him about music. No, I like him. I think he's coming on next week, right?
No,
Steve?
Yeah, no, I like Steve. I just think the other guy's kind of a pussy. I'm shocked that you like it.
But like a pussy, like they just talk about music. Like, what do you mean? What does he do that's a pussy?
I don't know. Whenever he gives his opinion, it's just like, all right, like it's just soft.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not combative. I would agree with that, but that's okay. You know, my whole life is spent fighting, so you know.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Like I said, I just think it's better when they don't give their opinion, at least.
Yeah, but it's a good concept though. They do a good job with it.
No, yeah, they definitely do.
All right, man. See you later.
Right, that was it.
Blow it and kiss any other podcast ass on the show today, Steve. Jeez. All right. Steve is fired up. He did not like that call by Ziggy Robinson.
He's not Ziggy Robinson. He's a pretender.
He's the first Ziggy Robinson. He is. They loaded up?
They're loaded up.
Hello.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Eric here in Texas. How y'all doing this morning?
We're doing fine, Eric. Thank you.
Good. Hey, Kirk, I wanted to say, because of your Bruce love and me listening to the show for quite some time now, I've started to actually do a deeper dive into his music beyond what I've heard on the radio.
Okay.
I've kind of gone chronologically. I just finished listening to Nebraska, and so far my absolute favorite album.
Masterpiece.
I was curious to know. Yeah, I agree. And I noticed it's very similar to a lot of, I would assume, some of the more folk songs of the 60s and 70s and country music. My question to you is when you were listening to it as you gotten older, did that ever lead you into listening to some more of the kind of the cowboy acoustic?
Yeah, I got sort of into that.
The guitar kind of stuff.
I kind of tried to get into that because he listed so many, obviously, Woody Guthrie and Hank Williams and those guys, and they're fine. I mean, Johnny Cash, I love. And Johnny Cash actually covered a couple of those songs. He covered Highway Patrolman.
Yes.
He covered Johnny 99. I think one of his albums was named Johnny 99. So yeah, but Johnny Cash about his country. Willie Nelson, it's about as country as I get. But I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on Netflix now about Dolly Parton, about her history as a songwriter and her music. And I didn't give her enough credit. I should have. Like, I like Jolene and that stuff, but as a songwriter, she's great. I would recommend that documentary. It's actually really good. And I admire her. She's a great songwriter. I don't give her enough credit. The Bridge, a song she wrote, is great too. Yeah.
I'm going to give that documentary a shot. But I agree with her songwriting. Can I give you one recommendation for a musician you might want to give a shot to?
Sure.
His name is Townes Van Zandt.
I know Townes Van Zandt, of course.
Okay, that would have been my recommendation. The guy is an unbelievable songwriter. He's a bit of darkness to him, and I found that there was little similarities between
he covered Bruce too. Raised in the Streets, maybe? I think he did. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All
right, man. See ya.
What?
See, what else can't I? I mean, can I cover it all or what? I mean, really? Want to add anything to that conversation?
No, not particularly.
Okay, good. Still rattled. They're loaded up?
They are.
I thought you were talking about the movie Wildcats. Like, those are the names of the football players. You meant the Wilson Northampton Wildcats, where I will be next month, returning to the campus.
Of course, yeah.
Before my live show.
Evading authorities?
Authorities, yeah. Like Harrison Ford himself, you see why I'm growing this out.
Does your prep school have a police department like Bowdoin does that will be looking for you?
It's a good question. They're looking for you, I know that, because of the man interviewing Doc Emmerich today. Put you on the case. Do you think if the wind is blowing in the right direction, I can still smell the semen from Ford Hall, floor 3?
Yeah, but it's probably got more of like a vinegary tang to it.
True, it's older now.
Yeah.
It's aged.
You know, there's like some balsamic vinegars have to age for 18 years or something.
Do you think it's been scrubbed out entirely from that room? It's almost impossible.
It's been painted over.
It's crusted,
That's what they did. They just slapped a new layer of paint on it, so it's in between two layers of like latex paint.
It's almost like when they went to what's-his-face's house, Ariel Castro. And they were just like, we have to just completely knock this thing down and start over again.
Burn it.
Yeah, it's probably the right move. Hello.
Kirk.
What's up?
Dean Cain here. How's it going?
Dean, we haven't talked in a while. How are you?
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm doing well. Have you seen the new trailer?
The new trailer for what, Dean? I apologize if I haven't.
Come on. Obamagate the movie.
Obamagate the movie?
Yeah, you got to check it out.
Explain the plot to me. I think I have an idea. Go ahead, Dean. Please, I didn't mean to get in your way.
No. I recommend check it out. I think I did some good work, me and Christy Alley. But I actually wanted to reach across the aisle today.
Swanson.
Okay, Christy Swanson. Go ahead.
I wanted to come to defense of Jeffrey Toobin.
Oh, well, it's a good idea. Okay.
This is being missed. He was invited to participate in an election simulation.
Correct. We've talked about that.
I can see where this is going.
I think we can see where the confusion came from.
Yes, I suppose so, Dean. Pretty simple one, but yeah. And we're not making that joke
that's all I got.
a few times because I just didn't think it was that funny. But thank you, Dean. Good luck. And I look forward to promoting your film. You're welcome to join us anytime. Oh, okay.
This is the trailer for Obamagate the movie.
I assumed. Steve just masturbating to this.
I'm tubing it back here.
You are. Steve, put your fucking dick in your pants, would you please?
Not a lot of dialogue so far.
Bad score.
Obamagate consists entirely of texts, emails, tweets, memos, and congressional testimony. It is 100% verbatim.
My wife has my phone. Read an angry note I wrote but didn't send you. That is her calling from my phone. She says she wants to talk to you.
Your wife just left me a voicemail. Am I supposed to respond? She thinks we're having an affair.
What is this?
Should I call and correct her?
I think that Dean Cain and Christy Swanson are reading the text messages exchanged by the Lovebird FBI agents who participated in the coup against Trump.
I am wearing a flannel shirt in this picture. I think I might have been injured and not playing that day because I had an ankle injury that year.
Did you ever show up to like middle school sports wearing entirely inappropriate clothing?
What do you mean?
Like jeans or something?
No,
like you just randomly forgot basketball practice was 4 minutes away. And you had to run over and go. Yeah, I showed up to a couple of basketball practices in jeans.
Coach kick you out or what?
No.
Fuck out of here.
Played your fucking jeans. BT basketball, who cares?
It's Maine too. Middle of nowhere, Maine. They're still loaded up?
They are.
All right, hello.
Kirk, this is your president, Donald J. Trump.
God. Well, okay, fine. Mr. President, sir, how are you?
Kirk, we're doing very good. We're doing wonderful. There's a flag on the play, Kirky. We love Hunter Biden, baby. He's my boy. We love Hunter. He's very good, Kirk.
I'm sure you do, sir. Yes. Well, yeah.
We do. When are the Democrats going to learn just to delete the files off the laptops? Every single time, Kirk. It always works out in my favor. It's very good. Very good, Kirky.
But I mean, this was not, Mr. President, to be clear. I mean, you're not behind the release of these emails and this stuff. You have nothing to do with this.
Kirk, I'm clean and pure as the driven snow. You know this about me, Kirk.
Sure. I had to ask,
sir. Anything like that.
I had to ask.
This is all Hunter Biden. You know what we call him, Kirk? We call him MILF Hunter Biden because he always screws over his former employer. Not good.
Not bad, sir. Not bad, sir.
It's not good, Kirk. Yeah.
How are you feeling? You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Feeling good.
Kirk, I feel amazing. You know, I feel so good. When I read those emails where they call Biden the big guy, they call him the big guy, Kirk.
Yeah, they do.
Very good. It's going to help me win the election. You know who they don't call the big guy, Kirk?
Who's that?
Tiny Tony Fauci. Tiny Tony.
I know,
small,
jeez.
Kirk.
Yeah, I saw you tweeting about him.
Tiny brain. He's got a tiny arm. What else do I have to focus on right now, Kirk? Other than a doctor who's done nothing but help the people, Kirk. Tiny Tony.
Well, do you want to say hello to Steve Robinson?
You know what we call him?
Oh, no, go ahead, sir.
We call him Tony Roloff. That's how small he is, Kirk. He's that small. He's a little bitch, just like Amy. Not good.
Mr. President. Sir, I mean, I'm not sure I disagree.
You mentioned a good friend of mine. We call him Antifa Steve.
Yeah.
Antifa Steve.
Are you worried, sir, that we're losing Steve to the evils of liberalism?
Kirk, you can't be worried about something that's already happened. We know what he is, Kirk. A couple of weeks ago, he was going to write the MAGA cookbook. Now he's reading the Anarchist cookbook. It's not good, Kirk, I have to tell you.
Steve, any thoughts on that?
I have read the Anarchist cookbook.
I'm sure you have.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you can make napalm at a hardware store. But, Kirk, I have to ask this guy a question. Why the Subaru? Why the Subaru, Steve? Why Subaru Stevie? Why
Subaru Steve. That's right.
I drove the Subaru Forester when I had the Howie car, and I liked it. Just a good car, very smooth, very reliable. And if you read Consumer Reports, the Crosstrek rates very highly.
You ask a boring question, you get a boring answer, Mr. President.
That's a good point, Kirk. You're a wonderful journalist. You're a wonderful journalist. But I do have to ask, when you go to the Subaru dealership, Steve, do you leave with a life partner and a Labradoodle as well, or do you just get the car?
Steve?
I do think the Labradoodle is included, Mr. President.
Do you miss Blind Mike, Mr. President? I know you listen to the show.
Kirk, not so little Mikey. He's always in my prayers. You know, I'm a big prayer guy.
I know
Love
that.
Praying.
Yeah,
Love praying.
Sure.
I'm always praying for Mike. He had a tough week last week, Kirk, because the day home rearranged the furniture, and it was just pure chaos over there, Kirk.
That's not good, sir. No, it's not. Anything else, sir?
It's not good. But luckily, we've got a fat friend again. His name is Justin Jowls. He's a big guy, Kirk. Justin Jowls.
Okay.
Kirk, I have a question between your two new sidekicks here. What's higher, Justin's cholesterol or Antifa Steve's new tax plan? I can't figure it out.
That's a good question. I don't know that. So I'll have to ask. I will ask. I promise I'll ask, Mr. President.
Well, Kirk, we love you, and you're doing great work. And Steve, you're a liberal lefty trying to ruin America, reading Howard Zinn and destroying the youth. But we love you, Kirk. And Justin, you're fat. Mike, you're blind. Goodbye. We love you.
Goodbye, sir.
China.
Thank you, sir. Well, nice to hear from the president, Steve.
Always nice to hear from the president.
Wow.
I'm a little worried that he thinks I'm turning into a liberal, though.
It's hard to. I mean, I did see you carrying around the People's History of the United States, a Howard Zinn book, the other day, just with a lot of notes on there.
I do own a copy.
Oh, God. Jesus. They're still loaded up?
They are still loaded up.
It's tough to follow up the president, but maybe we'll try one or two more. Hello.
Hello.
I can hear myself.
See you later.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Steve, I used to own a Subaru. Don't do it. I also used to live in Cambridge and vote Democrat as well, so there could be a pattern there.
All right, this phone connection's lousy. Let's end with the president, Steve, shall we? Sure. Or an abortion. Wait for the end of the abortion flush before I do the last read. You can't have any of the flushing sound in the background, Steve. I don't think.
3, 1. Okay, you're in the clear.
3-Chi is a leader in hemp-derived cannabinoid?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's always been a tough one for me.
I don't use that word.
Cannabinoid?
Cannabinoid. Can I just call it cannabis?
Yeah, but it's
cannabinoid
is a
right.
part of,
cannabinoid.
Cannabinoid is
Well,
part of
cannabinoid. Probably not cannabinoid. Cannabinoid.
Yeah, cannabinoid.
Laurel.
Yanny.
All products are formulated by a biochemist. All products are made in USA with USA grown hemp. When the great people at 3Chi released their Delta 8 products, they're the first federally legal THC products sold in the USA since prohibition started almost 90 years ago. It's Delta 8, federally legal version of THC, perfect hybrid of CBD and Delta 9, giving a similar buzz and all the medicinal effects of Delta 9 without the laziness, anxiety, paranoia, and mental fogginess. Users report far more active feelings, outgoing with increased confidence, almost none of the anxiousness and paranoia associated with Delta 9 usage. Federally legal version of THC, again, perfect substitute for anyone using Delta 9 who want the same great feelings without the negative side effects. They invented the industry, 3Chi. Their Delta is 100% hemp, as I said, 100% hemp-derived, federally legal, and available online at 3chi.com. Have to be 21 years old to purchase. You go to 3chi.com, number 3, chi.com, the number 3chi.com. Use my name at checkout, Kirk. You receive 5% off your order. You must be 21 years old to purchase. Our great friends at 3chi.com and Bespoke Post as well today. And Paint Your Life. Of course, make sure you go to our Twitter account and buy some tickets as we're getting closer and closer here to the end of the week. Numbers are good, very good. Still some chance left. And as we said, 2 of the winners will get to join the show here at some point as well. So anything else, Steve, related to the VFW?
Yeah, if you're not following us on Twitter, not part of the mailing list, just go to store.barstool.com and search for the Kirk Minihane Show, and it'll be on our product page.
All right, there you go. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.